Hello there and welcome back to my channel. It is of course only me again, and thank you all so much for tuning back in for another metal detecting adventure. So this week I have come to a massive ploughed field, and this is not a ploughed field that I have ever metal detected before. However, I have metal detected some of the fields around here and they have produced some really nice historic artifacts. So hopefully today I'm going to have something good to show you on the camera. And don't forget, everything good that comes out of the field I'm going to show you right here first. We've got our metal detector charged and ready to go, and we've got a full day's digging ahead of us. But that's the talking out of the way. Don't forget, if you like metal detecting videos just like this one, hit that subscribe button below, because then you'll get notified every time I upload a video. And if you want to give me some love, give me some extra fuel to go out and make more videos for you, then hit that thumbs up button below as well. Let's get some digging done. I will see all of you on the very first hole. Well, have a little listen to that one for our very first target of the day here. That is an absolute ear burster, and it's coming up at about 74, 75. And this is either going to be something really good or it's going to be junk. But that's metal detecting. You've got to dig it out to find out. So let's see what we've got. So the ground is absolutely solid, but I don't think we're going to have to dig too much in here, because it did sound quite close to the top. Saying that, we're probably going to have to dig 2 spadefuls out. Please be something good. Oh no, I think I can see it already. Is that it? Oh, it's not. Oh, thank goodness. I thought it was just a huge lump of lead for a minute, but it isn't. Let's get the pinpointer in, make life easier for ourselves. Where have you gone? Come on, you know you want to come out and play. Ooh, what's that? What on earth is that? Absolutely no idea. What is it even made of? Is it made of... Well, I think it's made of lead, which would explain why it was such an ear-bursting target. I think it's made of lead, and I think it was close to the top, which was why it was giving that really erratic sound. So, oh, nothing good on the first one, but hey, it very ever rarely is. Let's keep going. Well, the second target's certainly a lot nicer than the first one we had, because this one again was just super loud, really precise, and you were going to dig it. And it was really close to the top. In fact, I literally just picked this little bit of earth up and it was inside of that, which again is probably why it was so loud. But this, to me, looks silver, and it looks really intricate as well. Let's take a closer look. So the first thing I've noticed about this find is that it's just got this really nice detail pattern all around it. You can see that it's almost this kind of like floral design. It's got what look like petals and branches coming off down here, and of course it's shiny, which means it could very well be silver, but don't really know what it is. And it is super light as well. It really has no weight to it at all. And if you look at this end here, you can see that it almost looks hollow, which is really interesting, because if this does turn out to be hollow, then I have no idea. That just confuses it even more. Why would they need something this sort of size made of silver that's hollow? Is this some kind of Georgian perfume thing? I just have no idea. I have no idea. Guys, if you can help me out with this find in any way, shape or form, then please do let me know in the comments below. I would love to know what this actually once was, because it's little things like this which are actually really difficult to ID. But maybe you found something very similar to it. Let me know in the comments below. Next up from the ploughed field is a buckle. Check it out. A nice little spectacle buckle there. Copper alloy, probably dates to early 1600s, something like that. It could stretch back to 1500s, and therefore it could very well be Tudor. But I would probably say this type of buckle is late 1500s. I'll have to check in my book of buckles, which is an absolute great Bible for anyone wanting to date buckles. But yeah, this I would probably say dates to about 400 to 500 years old. So not a bad little find for a ploughed field. But let's keep going and see what else comes out. So I had this signal on the ground, and it took me absolutely ages to find it. And I dug the hole, a massive hole, looking for it for absolutely ages, and nothing really sort of was standing out. However, this piece of really cool pot did pop out of the ground. And what's really interesting about this piece of pot is that this is the signal. And I didn't even think that this would have given off a signal at first, and I just kind of put it to one side. And that's why I took absolutely ages trying to find the target that was in the ground. But no, it was actually this little piece of pot. And what's super cool about it is you can see that it's got this flat base, and of course it would have come up here, and this is very likely the base of a little sort of bowl, storage vessel, or maybe even a sort of cup or tankard or something like that. And the reason why it was giving off a really good signal is because in the bottom of this little base, you can just see poking through there is lead. And that means that at some stage in history, this started to leak. So you can pretty much guarantee that it held water, beer, something like that. And it used to obviously come out of the bottom for some reason. Can't see any crack or break there, but they must have been pretty sure that it was coming out. And what they did was they poured lead into the bottom of it to seal it up. So essentially it was the pot mend that gave me the signal. However, can you imagine drinking from this vessel with a load of lead in the bottom of it? I mean, I know they didn't know, which is fine, but honestly, it's no wonder people back in the medieval period didn't live very long, because if you were drinking raw lead from a vessel like this every single day, yep, your life expectancy is going to be pretty short. But I really like that, and I'm going to take it home. So yeah, there you go, an interesting find. Oh, I think we've just gone and found something really special and cool down here, guys. And yeah, it looks really cool. I think it's a coin. I think it's a really old coin as well. But how old it is, I'm not really too sure. Oh, let's have a look. So I have cleaned this little, what I think is a coin, with the toothbrush, and I've given it a squirt of water as well. And I think it's a coin, I honestly do. And what leads me to think that this is a really special little find is that if you look at this side here, you can just make out some lettering just going around here. And judging by what this coin is made of and the overall condition of it, I am very tempted to say that we've just gone and found a Roman coin in this ploughed field, probably about 3 inches below the soil as well. Amazing! Is this a Roman coin? It certainly looks like it. I mean, just looking at this side here, you can almost see like a little bust on that side, can't you? Just in the middle there. Oh, I don't know. I don't want to clean it too much, but I think this side actually has the most detail on it, because not only can you see little bits of writing, now that it's starting to sort of dry off a little bit, you can almost make out something in the middle there which resembles maybe a god or goddess or something stood up. But Oh, I don't know. It's really difficult to tell, but honestly, I would 100% say this is a Roman coin, but it's just a shame it doesn't have loads and loads of detail on it. But it's pretty typical of Roman bronze coins, to be honest. They just don't like the ground and the fertilizers, so of course they just get eaten up. But if this coin is 2,000 years old, it's not done too badly at all, is it? So if we have just gone and found a Roman coin in this field today, I am going to be so happy. Mainly because I've never actually found a Roman coin in this field. So I've been doing it for a few years, and every time it gets ploughed it brings up nice stuff, but never anything Roman. And secondly, it's a Roman coin. It's 2,000 years old. This was jangling around in the pocket of somebody, you know, a soldier or just a normal person that was walking around using currency back then. It's amazing to pick up little nuggets of history that are 2,000 years old. I'll never take that for granted, and hopefully we can clean it up, get it on the video for you, and show you all of the details that are left on it too. Okay, so I'm doing that thing now, which I'm sure every single metal detectorist can relate to. When you find something really nice in a field, a Roman coin for instance, every target is now a Roman coin, right? I'm sure everybody does that. So I've got this little signal down here, and it's pretty much the same as what that Roman coin came out as, if I'm honest. A little bit scratchy from that angle, but everywhere else, just absolutely crystal clear. Oh, with the power of positivity, let's just hope this is another Roman coin, but it might just be a shotty shell. But the question is it going to be anything good? Ooh. Well, that looks interesting. Oh, it's a bloody pewter button again. Honestly, these things every single time. You've got to dig them, you just have to dig them. And when you do, you see that and your heart stops for a moment. Oh well, let's carry on with that positivity and move on to the next one. So I just found this little target in the field, and for a very brief moment I was like, oh my god, it's a ring. Because look at it, it looks just like a ring, and then I turned it over and I saw that and I was like, oh no, that's not good. That is not good. But I don't really know what it is, to be honest. It's got like a little star or something in the middle. So it's interesting. I don't think it's necessarily very old. Definitely been scraped by the plough as well. So it's a good job it's not a ring, because it probably would be damaged. And it's got what looks to be like a button shank on the back as well. So is this just some type of really ornate button or something like that? Not really too sure, but let's just give that star a little brush with the toothbrush and just see if there's anything more going on inside there, because you never know, there could be some jewels or something happening. But yeah, I don't think there is. I think it's just a really cool button with a star in the middle, which is actually really nice, isn't it? I can imagine this came off of like a really nice sort of coat or tunic or something like that. Oh well, not the ring we were hoping for, but you never know, we might get that next. Well guys, for a very brief moment there, I almost had a Sean coronary because something popped out of this ground and I could see it, and it looked just like this magnificent gold ring, even better than that last find that we had that I thought was a gold ring. I was almost absolutely sure this was going to be a gold ring, and then I've pulled it out and I don't think it is, but it's kind of interesting. Come and take a look. Okay, so I am going to show you this pretty much as I saw it sticking out of the ground, and this was kind of what I saw sticking out of the side of the plug. And honestly, for a moment I was like, it's a gold ring. I was absolutely certain of it, and my heart was pounding. I was getting really excited, and then I pulled out the plug and it flopped out like that. How utterly gutting. I mean, didn't it look like a gold ring? I mean, come on guys, if you had saw that in the field, you would definitely say that looked like a gold ring. I mean, yeah, I mean, I don't even know what this is. It kind of, it's quite light, but it's shiny. It's got these weird little things here which look like little feet, and it looks like it's got little pins that once held it into place with something. So I don't know, I'm kind of thinking maybe sort of dental or something like that, but it's super shiny. I mean, is this gold? I don't know, I really don't know. It's, as I say, it's not super heavy, and I know that gold is especially quite a heavy metal, so you would expect it to be of relative kind of good weight, and this really isn't. But I mean, it kind of looks gold, I suppose. I'm just not really too sure. I've just never ever found anything like it in my life. What on earth could it be? Could this be some kind of like dental thing? I don't know. But yeah, it was certainly an interesting moment, certainly got the blood pumping, but don't think it's going to be as good as what I thought. Honestly, for a brief moment there, I was absolutely certain I'd come down on something super, super cool. But yeah, I don't even know what this is. It would be cool to think that it was gold, but I'm not 100% convinced just based on the weight of it. But it's a really cool find. It's just not the gold ring we were hoping for, but still, you know, got loads of the day left to go and the sun is shining on us. Let's keep going. We might get that gold ring yet. Well, I've just found something that's really cool. It's round, it looks like it's made of silver, and it's got a really nice beveled edge on it, and this looks like it's going to be good. This does look like it's going to be good. Hopefully it's what I think it is, and it's not just a ginormous button, but let's give it a clean, see what we've got. So this is the little round friend I have just spotted sticking out of the ground, and wow, is this a big silver coin? It's got to be, right? It just has to be. Look at that edge. Oh, it looks like it's a nice milled silver as well. Hopefully we're going to be able to get something off this, but let's give it a bit of a scrub and see what we are dealing with, because this could be, well, it could be anything. It could be a Charles, it could be a William, it could be even, is that, no, I thought I saw a bullhead on there, but I cannot see anything on there just yet. It's really, really encrusted, so I'm kind of hoping this is going to be an actual silver coin rather than one that's part silver. And obviously part silver, the cut-off date for those were about sort of 1920 or something like that. So if this doesn't turn out to be pure silver, then it's going to be post 1920, which of course isn't what we want. But this mud is not coming off, so we're going to have to go and grab my spray bottle, give it a little bit of a spruce up and let's see what we've got. Okay, so we are back after a bit of a clean, and I have tried to get this coin as clean as humanly possible, but some of these crustaceans unfortunately are just too welded on this coin. Now, I'm saying coin because I still think it is a coin, but it could also be a medal. And what's super interesting about this is that I don't think it's British. I actually think it's French, because you can see just along the side here it says Francais, which of course would be French, and you can see a bust in the middle there, but no idea who that is. And when you flip it over, you get something truly awesome on this side. And again, this side is just too difficult to get super duper clean, but there's definitely something going on there. It's a really, really intricate kind of thing, and that's what made me think, is this possibly a medal rather than a coin? But I think it's a coin. I can't see any fixings for where it would have been a medal. And is this silver? Well, it's definitely got silver in it, but it is very, very crusted. So that might lead me to sort of say that it's possibly not 100% silver, because all of this bleeding's coming through of the impurities. However, we've just gone and found a French coin in this field, a silver coin. Can this day get any better? Absolutely amazing. Well, not a silver coin this time, but what an interesting item this looks. Absolutely booming target in this ground, and to be honest, it was only a couple of inches down. It's quite heavy as well, but I don't think that it's made of lead. If you look at that side, it looks a bit cast, so ooh, I don't know. What is this? It's obviously got some holes in it here. Let's give this a bit of a scrub with the toothbrush. You never know, we could have something good. It doesn't look like it's kind of got anything on there that we're going to be able to identify it with, but you never know. We might see something on there that will help us kind of indicate what this might be. So at first I thought that this top bit here was a head, but cleaning it now, I don't think it is. I don't think it is a head, but it's quite decorative. So yeah, this would have been designed to be seen, but absolutely no idea what it would have been. So I wonder if it's like a sort of decorative plaque, maybe for sort of farm machinery or something like that. Who knows, but it's copper alloy for sure. I just can't really make out what it once was, but I'm thinking decorative for sure. There's nothing really on there to suggest that that might have swiveled or something like that. Yeah, I don't know on that one. Your guess is as good as mine. Leave a comment down below, let me know what you think about this. Is it something really cool, or is it just junk? Whew, who knows? So it's getting pretty late in the day now. The wind's picked up, the sun's gone in. However, this field has blessed us with one more tasty little find. And what we've actually gone and found here is an absolutely stunning little Tudor buckle. What a great example. Now, considering how many years this field has been ploughed for, it is absolutely outstanding that this buckle has come out completely intact. I mean, that is honestly exactly as it would have been when it was being worn all the way 500 years ago, albeit maybe a little bit sort of worn out, not anywhere near as shiny as what it was once, but I mean, just a stunning example. And I absolutely love these little Tudor buckles because they've just got very stereotypical designs around the edges, and a lot of them come out sort of not flat as well, which is quite interesting. I'd love to know what this buckle was used for. Was it a belt buckle, a shoe buckle or something like that? Not really too sure, but it's just a wonderful example. And you know, yeah, it's just a buckle, but it's made of a decent metal. In fact, I think it's got some pewter in it, which wouldn't surprise me because Tudor people loved pewter. It looked like silver, it was shiny and it looked valuable, but it was of course nowhere near the cost of actual silver. So that's why they loved it so much, and I can't blame them. I would have loved it too. But yeah, there we go. Last find of the day, an amazing little Tudor buckle. So we are now at the end of a glorious day out in the fields metal detecting. And I have to say, this field has not let me down again. We have found some absolutely wonderful things today, and I'm so happy with all of the bits that we found. It started off really strongly with that Roman coin quite early on in the day, and yet we didn't get any more, but we had a wealth of other really interesting bits. And every time I come here, it always throws up really good bits. So I'm really happy with that. I hope you've enjoyed seeing everything come out of the ground. Guys, if you have watched this far and you haven't subscribed, what are you doing? You might as well, because I upload a video every single week of myself going out metal detecting, and you can follow along and see all of the wonderful things that I find. So that leaves me to say thank you all so much for watching. It does mean the absolute world to me. And of course, if you do like it, hit subscribe and do hit that thumbs up button as well. But I've got a bit of a walk now to get to the car. And of course, I will see all of you on the very next dig.